Right then, hello and welcome back to TNN Motorsports Hardcore TR. What does the TR stand for? Turbulent roller coasters. Yes, of course it does. Right, we're moving on now to the next event, and that is, of course, Louisiana. And we have another truck as well. I think this is the last one that we have unlocked. Yes, it is. And it looks like Optimus Prime's lesser-known cousin. Okay then, let's get a move on. I don't know what this truck is supposed to be. I think it's just a fictional made-up thing, but yeah, it's definitely a truck of some description. Now, I did mention I think this is, yes, I am correct. So this was originally Rome on Max Power Racing. But because this is Louisiana, they've added like neon signs over some of the buildings which say bar, and it has like a cocktail glass on there. It looks really out of place. You can tell they've just been pasted on. It doesn't even match the outer walls of the buildings or anything like that. It's very strange. But, oh well. Let's have a look and see what this truck has to offer. There you go, look. Bar. Oh. How funny. And immediately getting up into third. Now this truck at least is a little bit faster than the ones that we were using previously. Where's the cocktail glass? I mentioned the cocktail glass and I haven't seen it yet. Oh my word, oh my god, the lag in the pipe. In the little viaduct thing, bloody hell. Oh Jesus, again, if you want to play this game for yourself, it's on Steam. Grab it for yourself, play it a few minutes, and just see how bad the lag is and how it lags your controls. I am not making this up, it is really bad. My word, man. Ah, there we go, there's a cocktail glass. See, it's just... they've just literally been pasted on. They're not even attached to the buildings either. You can see they're floating in mid-air. But yeah, this part here, the left-hand turn, this is where the Roman Colosseum used to be, but it's been removed. So now you just have an empty void. And all these races as well are in night conditions, so good luck trying to change your headlights, because you can't. And I believe the last race, the third race, see, that was really easy going through there because the game sort of like ran at a proper frame rate, so you could control the car. But yeah, the last race, as we go through the bar district again, the last race had, I think, like a distant thunderstorm. You had like a load of flashes of lightning on Max Power Racing. I don't know if they kept that on this one. I'm assuming they did. Oh, well. Again, it's a good thing this isn't max power, otherwise we would have ended the race then and there. But oh, I do like that. Let off the throttle and you get like little licks of flame coming out the twin exhaust pipes on the side of the truck. That's nifty. They look a little bit flat though. Ah, there we go. There's a handbrake. I was trying to remember which button was a handbrake then. Or the E-brake, as some people call it. Emergency brake, handbrake, E-brake. Second brake? I've heard it be called a second brake. So this is a little bit odd. So we're traveling at roughly about 50-60 mile an hour going down here, right? But look at the speedometer. We're going to go flat out through here, right? Now watch the speedometer. We were going about 80 miles an hour and it only came up to like 45. Someone done goofed, I believe. We're going a hell of a lot faster than like 20 miles an hour there, going through there. Bloody hell. And again, through the bars. And race is won. Cool, so that is race 1 complete. 3:38.93 and 3:50, whatever that was, I don't know. But I'm going to let the replay run a little bit so I can get a nice little thumbnail for the vid. With my Optimum Prime. That's a nifty looking machine, I suppose. The only thing is though, being nighttime, you can't really get a good look at it. Just whack people out of the way, I suppose. Oh, that'll do. I haven't got the patience to wait for that to run through. So anyway, race 1 done. Now on to race 2, after we do our bloody name again. Next. Next. Yep, see, we haven't got any more trucks to unlock. So that means, where was it? Washington State is where we're going to go afterwards. And I believe that is what was it, Max Power Racing, that was China. Because you had the Great Wall of China that was on the right-hand side when you started the races. They've removed all those, so they have put in a bit of effort. But I think as well, in Max Power Racing, that is where you moved up a tier in class of cars. So I'm hoping that's what happens here. I'm hoping that these aren't just the only trucks that you're going to have. I wouldn't have thought so. Oh, the animation for the 321 is different as well. I've never noticed that. That was pretty snazzy, I suppose. You got some lamps lit in the middle of the track. The Silverado is getting in my way. The lamps look really cool, I suppose. They look like something from Tomb Raider. And again, the thunder sound effects get cut off by the music in the car sound effects. Wow. Wow, indeed. You get a lot of distortion as well with the sound effects. They sort of all clash into this muddy, horrible, gargling noise. And again, the lagging and driving. This isn't Sonic Racers. Bloody get a move on and stop climbing the walls. You absolute ignoramus. Oh, the floaty physics of you Technics games. They just never get easier. We're still in 5th, which is an embarrassment. At least we can go a bit flat out here. Thank gold. And come to a dead stop by going into the wall. They could have put something there where the Roman Colosseum was. They could have, you know, copy-pasted some of the buildings perhaps going around, but no, they just left an empty void. And the game locks up there. It was doing that on the previous race, but right there in the braking zone, the game just really locks up. It judders to an absolute crawl. Oh, for God's sake. Hopefully we're not that far back from the leader. If we keep going into the walls, we will be. Through the pub districts. Oh my God, this is really bad. The floaty controls mixed with the lagging. It is a bad time. A really, really bad time. Had by everyone. Right, you get out of the way. Oh, cool, he's only 0.1 of a mile up ahead, so we should be able to see him soon. If I don't crash into the viaduct. Ah, he's just there. Cool. That'll be the Ford Rancher, or Rancho, or whatever you want to call it. Right, you get out the way. Get out the way, I say. Oh, man. It's... Listen, I'm trying to listen to some of the sound effects in my headphones. It's a garbled mess. You cannot make out what is actually going on because all the sounds sort of mix into one. And it just sounds awful. It is literally like someone just didn't know how to turn down some of the sound effects when they get to a certain distance or whatever. It's like it's on maximum. 20 decibels, but very quiet 20 decibels, if you know what I mean. There you go, the game locks up there. Awesome. And this is only race 2, we got another race to do after this, yay. Come on, there we go. However, as much as I bitch and moan about this game, it is still rather fun. I would still rather play this than off-road 4x4 or monster trucks. Or something else that I've probably played that is terrible that I've forgotten. But there you go, we win. My exhaust pipes are flickering. So that's a plus. Right, we have to input a name again because we did get a new track record. Like so. Right, last race. Louisiana, stage 3. What is that on the back of it? Looks like a Gatorade logo. Not sure, it's very hard to see what that's supposed to be. Too much pixelation, you can't make out any of the logos. Yeah, I can't really make it out. It's a lightning bolt of something. Oh well. Oh god help me, I just started bobbing my head to the music then. What is wrong with me? This game has infected my brain. Oh, the lightning is still flashing ahead. I'm going through the bar districts again. Game is locking. No, turn. I turned the car. The car was... Yes. Please, sir, may I not have another? Right, you've crashed. I'm gonna turn the car prematurely so I can get around the corners and it still doesn't work. Oh, for God's sake. Gonna sound like Auntie Mabel now. Whoever emulated this game, shame on you. No, seriously, the lagging could have been... It's a goddamn PlayStation 1 emulated game. You shouldn't have lag. Especially this bad. And seriously, if you did have this game on the PlayStation 1 when it was released and it lagged this much, then the people who ported the original onto the American market needs to be slapped. Because no way, this is, at this junction, this is unplayable. Because your inputs get just eaten constantly because of the lagging. I've never... There was like a second difference between where I was turning, braking, and the game responding. That is... But it's still better than hardcore 4x4. Ooh. Massive lag spike there, another one there. So trying to catch up to 2 up ahead is so difficult when it's doing this. That was weird, they were right in front of me and then they just sort of like disappeared into the darkness of the night. Where's the leader? He's only 0.1 of a mile ahead, 0.2. Of course, yeah, you're just gonna come to a dead stop, aren't you? Yes, you are. Well, aren't you a clever clogs? Right, we're going this way through the pit of demonic hell. Right, can we at least catch up to the leader? Oh, it started raining now as well. I didn't even notice it was raining. Was it raining all the way through this race and I just didn't realise? Possibly. Oh, Jesus, look at... Oh, my God, this is... I need to win this race, otherwise I will not be able to move on with my life or the game. Get your backside back here, young man. Go on, get into the wall. Bugger off. Ah, there we go. Right on the last corner again. We did it. Bloody hell. That is really painful. But we've got the second tier to look forward to now. Yay. How enjoyable. Actually, to be real, I am actually really enjoying myself in this game. It is so bad that it's good. Right, so we unlocked last time Washington State, and we unlocked just Oregon. So, Washington State, do we have any new cars? Yes, we do! Hooray! So we do have another collection. We are now in tier 2 of the vehicles, but we shall do that next time. So, I will leave it here for now. Thank you very much for watching, as always, as my voice croaks from the sheer agony of the lagging. My voice is now starting to lag, so there you go. So yes, next time then we'll be back to do Washington State, which, as I mentioned before, is... oh, crikey, I forgot. What did I say it was? Washington State is... my mind's completely gone. Ah, the Great Wall of China, that's what it was. It was the China stage on Max Power Racing. But Washington State has taken that stage now, so... But yes, I'll leave it here for now. Thank you very much for watching, as always. And I'll see you next time for some more hardcore motorsports, TNN, hardcore, whatever. Next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.